In this demo, we're going to take a look at managing and monitoring DHCP. Pretty easy process on here. You can see I've got my Windows 2008 server. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go under Start, go under here Administrative Tools, and then DHCP. Now once I'm in DHCP, I'm going to expand this out. And what I'm going to do is I want to take a look at what's going on, for example with this scope. So I right click on it and do display statistics. Now you can see it's telling me, okay, here's how many addresses are currently in there that are available to be assigned. Remember, we did exclude some of them, so that's why if you go back to our previous numbers, you'll see it has looks a little different. It's because we excluded 5 of them, so out of the 60. So that takes us down to 55 total addresses on there that can be allocated. So if we hit click refresh, which we could, nothing's going to change here because we don't have an active network or anything on there to grab this stuff. So I'll just go ahead and click close. Now you can go through by right clicking over here and do properties. You can see, for example, let's go ahead and go down one here. Go under properties. I can see how often the statistics are going to be updated. Every 10 minutes it will update that list that we saw. By doing this, you can decide, well, how often do leases happen? What's going to occur? Do I need to put more in there? Definitely could. Do you want to have logging on there? Yeah, you could if you want to have that. Now that's one way you can monitor the server on there. Other way you can go through and do it, let's close this out, is we're just going to go ahead and go over here to get a little bit of an error message there. Let's go ahead and go over to Server Manager. In Server Manager, we go over here to Roles. We're going to expand that out. We see DHCP. Let's click on that. Under DHCP, we go in there and we see, information relating to the DHCP server role. Now, right now, we don't have anything in here of note because this isn't doing anything yet. It's running fine. There's nothing being serviced by this, so we not going to see anything. But we could go through here. If we did see something, we'd go to Event Viewer. Go into Event Viewer, it will tell us information that's going on with this service on here. Nothing of note, which is actually what we want to see. What we're seeing on there is we're seeing, okay, information that happens with this actual system. Now you can see on here, we have informational messages. Fine. Not really too worried about that. I expand it out and take a look at those. Doesn't really matter a lot for here to see anything. So anyway, that's just another way you can go out there and monitor the DHCP server service. Remember, everything here inside of Windows Server 2008 is generating a lot of data that we can potentially get some insight into to see how well our system's working, and later on do troubleshooting with it if the need occurs. So let's go ahead and close that out. And what we've just taken a look at is how we can actually troubleshoot, or something we could actually use to see the overall health of our DHCP server service.